I've never done this before. I've never put a diamond paint onto a canvas. Got this next. I got somebody was just left it on their front garden, didn't want it, so I thought I could stick a diamond paint to it. And recently, you can still get them. They're getting more and more expensive now, 50 by 50 frames. And call me a tight ass, but unless it's a gift for somebody else, I hate buying brand new frames. I really do. So, what if I turn this light on here, because the light doesn't seem to be very good. That's better. So, I am thinking what I'm going to do is because I've got this one I got from Diamond Art Studio that I've done. I've been wanting desperately to frame it. So what I'm going to do, instead of framing it, because frames, I'm trying to find a frame, is so expensive. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to put it on this canvas. So hopefully it will go well. If it don't, I will live and learn, basically. So for now, I'm not going to put anything on the border before I stick it to this canvas. I bought this from Poundland. It was £1, so that should work very nice. And so how I'm going to prepare this canvas is I'm going to cut off all diagonal, because obviously it'll be like diagonal like that, but then it will come together at the edges. Or I could just cut like that, but I think if I just cut diagonal, I don't know, because then if I did it like that, then it would just literally go, it would join at the edges. I think I'll just cut out square, be on the safe side. I can always cut out extra then, couldn't I? So there's one. Two. 3. 4. So make sure I get marks on the back of this. It doesn't matter though, you get marks on the back of your diamond paintings because nobody's going to see it. So I'm thinking, do I do it from the front or do I do it from this bit? What I'm going to do is though, I am going to fold along here. So when it comes to putting it on, it should be easier. Just try and fold it a little bit. Just put a couple of folds in along the drill line. Drill that. And in theory, that should make it easier when it comes to sticking it onto the canvas. I think it'll make it easier just to line it up and everything. Two. And 3. So I just, it might sound really tight, but just spending a lot of money on a frame. Well, I've got so many diamond paintings as well, you know, to frame. I just don't like the idea of spending fortunes on frames. Yeah. Right. Oh, I just scratched up my table. Right, make sure I put that the right way around. I'm going to just keep holding it a minute. Right, I'm going to spray the top first. This is quite watery. This can come out either, this can either be really good or it could be a complete and utter disaster. So if not, I've just wasted my beautiful Diamond Art Studio one. I'm going to make sure you like get in them corners. I'm going to scrape off this glue. Flip it over. Right, we've got to do this before it dries. So there's 1. It doesn't dry instantly, which is good about this glue. 2, 3. That one's in the corner. Right. So this is slight. This actual canvas, not the diamond painting, is just. Oh, I've just dropped it. Slightly bigger than a 50 by 50, which is fine. Like I said, it's my first time doing it, but I wanted to do this and just see, like, then like, if I completely mess it up, you guys can learn by my mistakes. I think. As long as like the top is straight. Right, now let me just press it. Really hard. Press it on. And now the edges. So literally I'll just pick it up and fold it over. Fold it over the back. Tell you what, this blue is really cold. It does take a little while to set. it's still in frame. I apologise if I've gone off frame at some point so you couldn't see what I was doing. This case of trying to figure out which angles are best. So, one, hold it down. And then I don't think there's much glue on this edge. Yeah, so this glue I got from Poundland, so really is a good value for money. I'll hold that there for a second till the back goes tacky. Right, that'll do for the second until I fold it over and hold it down. Next one. Stand it up for a sec. Itchy nose. And then let's go over. And I've got one more bit to do. Oh, let's go on the table. Well done, Gemma. Do you know what, for my life tonight, if I'm stuck to the table, I apologise. I'm going to be stuck to the table. Oh dear. And then the last bit. Right, so I need to cut out. Let me just do the fold up bit first. you need to cut out a bit here because of the old bracket. And then and what you could do also, like, is when you like put it around the back here, you could do is just staple it or use some of those little like U-shape nails. Right, so what we're going to do is, because obviously that bit there will stop it from being pressed down properly, you know, the hangy bit on the back. So I'm going to do it like this. One. I'm sticking to it because of my sleeves. I will be covering the edges and that. Just to make sure the back is all stuck down. There you go. It is all stuck down on the back there. So now our cat is now on our canvas. I will be sealing this. I have got cat hair again stuck on it. The joys of having a cat. And then I've got some nice glitter washi tape. And what I'm going to do is, I will be buying some Mod Podge at some point. And then obviously I've got my other sealers and everything. So what I'm going to do is, on my, on my ladybirds that I've done, I'm going to test, I'm going to do all the different sealers that I've got, excuse me. And then I'm going to test to see which one comes out the best, and I'll go with that one. That is the plan. Right, so I need to get rid of these cat hairs. Two. And yeah, that is it for the cat hairs, I think. Yeah. Cat hair's gone. And then I will be going around the edge if I can actually find the edge. I'm mostly going to have to use double-sided tape to make this stick, because because it doesn't always, this one I've got, just doesn't always want to stick very well. Let's go to the edge. See, what you could do as well, if you didn't want to put it onto the actual canvas, you know, you can just take the whole canvas off the frame, or you can just buy the frame without the canvas. Or sometimes I think they could turn out more expensive that way, but you know, it's always worth looking around, especially like if you can pick this up really cheap, then that way, you know, like I've done, I've managed to pick this one up for nothing basically. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing, so if I come around like so and use something to prop me up, here we go. Oh, I forgot my scissors. That was clever. Two. Now you can get wider washi tape. I did have some brilliant stuff I got from the works. It was like an actual like thick, it was really wide glitter tape. That stuff was at it literally, I used that to stick the diamond paintings to the canvas. I didn't have to worry about securing the diamond paintings at all, because that stuff was brilliant. But do you think I can get hold of any more? That stuff is, it's just, I cannot seem to find it. I only bought one roll to see what it was like, and I couldn't. I wish I picked up a couple more rolls. I tell you, it was absolutely brilliant, that stuff. And the roll lasted ages. I think I did about 6 or 7 customs with it. It did go really far. The only thing about this tape, it just doesn't stick very well. It's nice tape, but it really doesn't stick very well at all. A little bit of tidying up on that. You'll soon sort it out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to leave it there for now, because you don't need to see me put all the tape on, do you? I just need to tidy it up around the edges, then put the second lot around, basically. Yeah, I should have used double-sided tape all the way around this canvas, but never mind. Never mind. I still like it. So, there we go. What do you guys think? Still going to look really nice, isn't it? And as you can see, I've got halfway with the tape. But for my first time framing onto a canvas, let me zoom out slightly for you guys. For the first time framing onto a canvas, I think that's come out really good. I think I've done a good job with that. And I will be sealing this as well at some point. That's why I haven't gone all the way around yet with all the washi tape, because I will have to seal this with whatever sealant I decide to use in the end, because obviously this will get quite dusty and all the dust will get stuck in all the gaps and everything. So to protect it, I will seal it and everything else. So yeah, so that is it for this video. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I shall catch you all soon. Please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up if you like this video. Comment down below of how you found my first time framing on canvas instead of in a frame. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye everyone.